Missiles fired by Syria's Russian-made air defense system several times missed hitting Israeli Air Force planes, the first time, when Israeli planes flew over Lebanon, and the second time, when Israeli jets were reported to have struck Syrian military targets near Damascus. These incidents gave Western and Russian military experts their first glimpse of some of the aerial tactics employed by Israel, and also some of the operational flaws inherent in the Russian-Syrian air defense network spread out across Syria. That network works on the air defense bubbles method, which is called in professional parlance anti-access area denial A2AD exclusion zones. It is composed of anti-air missile systems designed to hit flying objects at a wide range of altitudes and distances, and is supported by two tiers of ground-to-ground and shore-to-sea missiles. The entire setup is backed by ship-to-air missiles installed on Russian warships cruising nearby. The bubble is equipped with long-range surveillance radar, which gathers data and beams it to the stationary or mobile command center, which then selects the appropriate missile battery for downing or intercepting hostile aircraft or missiles. Available too is engagement radar, which guides the missile on its way to target. A variety of advanced Russian air defense systems have been installed in Syria. Among them are the Panzer S-1 or Buk M2E, the S-400, S-300 and S-200. Integrated in the bubble of advanced weapons are 6 Syrian battalions which include aging Russian-made SA-2 and SA-5. The Russians operate the network from an air defense command at their air base at Khmeimim in Latakia, together with the joint command they have set up with Syria. Russian sources claim that the Israeli Air Force lofted different types of fighter bombers, including the new F-35 stealth plane and a number of F-16 and F-15 jets. After an Syrian SA-5 battery east of Damascus shot missiles at those planes and missed, Israel conducted a separate air raid to destroy the battery. Western experts say the Russians are not certain whether they used cruise missiles or GPS-guided bombs. The Russians say their command center heard of the Israeli airstrike after it had started, too late to activate an anti-air missile. What the Russian argument reveals is that its three-tier air defense system can respond to attacks from planes and missiles approaching Syria, but not when missiles or guided bombs are aimed at Syrian targets from outside its borders, such as over Lebanon or the Mediterranean. The Israeli Air Force is using this flaw to bomb targets in Syria without being exposed to the risk of being shot down or intercepted by Russian air defense batteries. The Russian and Syrian systems were unified under a joint command after a massive U.S. Tomahawk cruise missile attack on Syria targets. The unified command has discovered its inability to strike back at hostile aircraft flying just beyond Syrian airspace, which release their ordnance without warning. The Russian system appears to lack the capacity to differentiate between the Israeli planes when they drop bombs or missiles or identify the types of ordnance used, both of which are essential data for determining which air defense systems are best suited to activate in response. This may not be the only flaw in Russia's air defenses. The Israeli Air Force may also be exploiting others. At the same time, the Israelis may possibly be allowed to get away with it thanks to a Russian decision to turn a blind eye to their maneuvers against Syria and Hezbollah. If that is the case, Israel had better be prepared for them to change their minds at some point and use all the resources to put a stop to Israeli aerial incursions.